Hey guys, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new episode of my weekly playlist series. We've made it to another Friday, which means it's time for me to share with you guys the games I've been playing this week. Let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on the games, whether I think you guys should play them or not. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on the games I'm playing. Also, let me know about the games you guys are trying to play right now, as that gives me great ideas of new games to play, and I do appreciate you guys every week sharing the games that you're playing. You guys have got me interested in so many games, and I've played some of them because of you guys talking about them. And if you guys have a suggestion on a game or a series or something you think I would enjoy, let me know. I do love these suggestions. You guys have suggested some great titles over the past 2 years of me doing this series, and I have played a couple of them thanks to your guys' recommendations. Today is Friday. I'm on my third vacation of the year. I started my vacation yesterday on Thursday, and I've been having an absolute blast not having to be at work. It's been nice to be able to relax. And this week I've been playing 3 games. And the first one I'm going to share with you guys is for the original Xbox, and it is called Arx Fatales, which this is a really awesome action RPG. Has a first-person perspective. The graphics and everything remind me a lot of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So let's take a look at Arx Fatales. Hey friends, Sleepy here. We're taking another look here at Arx Fatales, which this is a very interesting action RPG for the original Xbox. And it's a game that I have been having a blast playing the last couple of weeks. Visually, this game does remind me a lot of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, as the visual style's pretty identical. Even like the loading screens remind me a lot of that. So let's get the load up here. Even like the loading screens here kind of remind me of Morrowind, as far as it tells you stuff about the world, and even the look of the loading screens kind of looks similar to Morrowind. However, this game does have a lot much better loading times. So if you guys have played Morrowind on the original Xbox, you know it had horrible loading times, and it had issues of stuttering stuff. This game does as well, especially if you're in some of the town areas or sometimes in combat. You will notice some slowdown, and unfortunately that's just due to the limitations of the original Xbox hardware. However, I did discover this week that this was one of the last games they added to backwards compatibility, so you can play this on your Xbox One X and Xbox Series consoles, which would definitely enhance performance and everything. So I will have to try it on there. However, my save file is on my original Xbox, and I've got quite a bit of time in this game, several hours, so I would probably just keep playing it on the original Xbox. But definitely a game I think you guys should check out, especially if you're a big fan of action RPGs like I am. Now, this game only has a first-person perspective. There is no third-person like Morrowind, but it still is pretty fun. And something that's unique too is you actually can see your feet. A lot of first-person view games, you can't ever see the character's feet, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Show you guys here like the menu system. So it has a decent inventory that's similar to other RPGs. You know, it's grid-based, and items take up different amount of slots, and you only have so much space in your inventory. And then I do like, though, that items can stack, so you can have multiple items you can combine, so you can save on inventory space as well. Items do have durability as well, and they do have attributes to them. So this one's durability is 15 of 15, so as I take damage, it gets damaged, and then you actually will have to repair it, whether you take it to a blacksmith and have them repair it for you, or you repair it on your own, depending on your own skills. And sometimes you can make something better, or you can make it worse. It all depends on your skills, and of course there's various items, health potions, there's food, stuff to recover, and then there are items that you use to solve puzzles and quests, keys, things like that. You have a unique magic system where you actually have to learn spells, and then you have to input spell commands in order to achieve, like this ignite one. You have to do these two different rune incantations to achieve that, which I'll show you guys in a moment. You also have your overall character stat, which I'm still level 1. I'm at 2398 of 4000 for XP, and then you can put at the beginning of the game, when you create your character, you can adjust what type of character you want to play. We have strength, your mental ability, dexterity, and constitution, which govern all your abilities. And then you also have points that you can put into various attributes like intuition, or technical skills, or stealth, and then you can tailor the character to play the type you want to play as. So if you want to be like a mage, which I'm trying to work towards, you know, I want to have more mental power, but maybe you want to be a rogue that's kind of a stealth guy, a thief, you can put more points into that. Or you want to be like an archer, you can put points into that. Maybe you even want to be someone that excels in close combat and swords and want to be a berserker type character or a warrior. You know, you would put the appropriate attribute points into those skill sets for your character you want to play as. You have, I think there's like about 8 different characters you can play as far as face go. You can adjust the face in the very beginning of the game. You have your overall map system, and then you have your quest book. Now, this game will not hold your hand when it comes to the quests. You have to remember what people tell you to go and what to do, and you have to figure out some of this stuff on your own. I'll bring up the magic system here real quick, and I'll ignite this fire, because I remember what the spell is. Then I hit cast, and I was able to ignite the fire. Now, if I perform that skill anywhere else in the world and ignite, and there's nothing ignitable there, it won't do anything. And now something else that's really cool about the items is this fish is already cooked, but let's say I catch fish, because you can catch fish in rivers and stuff by creating a fishing pole or find them around the world. Your character can't eat a fish that's raw, it would make him sick, so he tells you that, but you can throw the item into the fire, and it'll actually change, and then after a few seconds it'll say cooked fish. You can pick it up, and then you would have a cooked fish. So very interesting way of interacting with your items. Another thing too with them is, like in most games, you'll click on a character and talk to them. You can't actually give them an item that way. You have to actually pick up the item in the inventory and then highlight it on the character, and that will actually give the character the item you're trying to give them. So definitely is different compared to other RPGs. Is I guess they wanted to make it a little bit more realistic and have a little bit more role-playing elements as it comes to playing the game and actually having to do commands and stuff to it, which you don't see too many RPGs doing stuff like that. But another interesting thing about this is the entire game takes place underground, as the world above lost its sun, and so they actually had to bring everybody down below so they would not freeze to death. And so now the whole world in game takes place underground. So very interesting. You have dwarves, you've got humans, you've got goblins, there's big trolls here, and then there's also these ratmen, which are the enemies, which I have not encountered yet in the game. But see, like, that's how you would bring it to him, like the item piece of paper. See how it goes up to him, highlight him, and then you'd be able to interact and talk about. See, it's not the right piece of paper, so it doesn't make him move. So later on, you'll find a paper or something that would actually tell this guy that you're a friend, and then he would let you pass him. So I just thought that's really cool, having that unique way of interacting with items and stuff. Now, the combat in this game can be a little clunky since it's first person. There's also no way to block or parry, which is a shame. That's something I really think they should have added to the game, so you kind of have to move and dodge yourself. And the combat can be a little clunky at times, because you'll fight enemies, and sometimes you will notice slowdown and stuff, but I'm sure if you play this on the Xbox Series consoles or Xbox One X, I'm sure a lot of the graphical issues and slowdown will be solved by having such a much more powerful machine playing it. But you can also charge it. You can do like quick little attacks, or you can actually hold down the trigger button and you can do stronger attacks. And you'll see your little icon there will light up, and when it's fully yellow, that means you have full power to your attacks, and so that's where you injure enemies and stuff. Voice acting in this game, I think, is done pretty well. Like, they've got decent voice actors for the characters. Now, of course, the models are going to look a little dated, especially compared to games today, but I think for the time, they look pretty good, because this is a standard definition original Xbox game. They did not enhance it at all with any of the HD capabilities the original Xbox had, because I have this with component cables, but there is no upscaling at all with that. Now, if you play this on the Xbox Series console or Xbox One X, you may get a little boost in the graphics, just because it's on much more powerful hardware, which I still need to try out and see how it is. However, I'll probably just keep playing on my original Xbox, because this is where my save file is, and I would hate to have to start all over again, as I have found some cool stuff, and I just enjoy playing my original Xbox games on the original hardware, though there are some I have played on the newer consoles, as I did enjoy the graphical enhancements they got, especially like Morrowind is really cool on the new consoles, as it really helps with the loading times and does upscale the graphics a lot. But definitely think you guys should give this game a try. Arx Fatales, really fun, unique first-person action RPG for the original Xbox. Now, I do have to warn you, however, this game has become very expensive in the last couple of years. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe because it became backwards compatible, it made people want to buy it. Since it is backwards compatible, you should be able to download a digital copy, which would be cheaper. But if you want to get a physical one, you got to watch out, because people want $50 to $100 for a copy. Even locally, I saw this game going for $80 yesterday when I was at one of my game stores. So it's crazy, because I remember getting this game for like under $5 years ago, and it just seemed like a really interesting and fun game, and I've had an absolute blast with it. It was also released for the PC as well, but if you're looking for it for console, it's only on the original Xbox, and it was never ported to any other consoles. But if you're a fan of these games, highly recommend you give Arx Fatales a try. Just be aware that it is kind of an expensive title. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Arx Fatales. Hope you guys enjoyed that look at Arx Fatales. I'm really having an absolute blast with this game. It's a wonderful first-person perspective action RPG. Definitely recommend you guys should pick up a copy for yourself. Just be aware, though, that it has become very pricey, and it is backwards compatible on Xbox Series and Xbox One consoles. So you will get performance enhancement and a little bit boost to the graphics by playing it on a more powerful system. I've got my game on the original Xbox, and there's really no way to transfer the files without having the console modded. So I'm just going to keep playing it on my original Xbox, but as a game, I'm having an absolute blast. Now, the next game I'm going to share with you guys is actually on my phone, and I don't have a picture to share with you guys. but I'm going to share with you guys a game I play on my phone called Super Mario Run. It's a really fun Mario game that I play on my phone every day. We'll take a look here at Super Mario Run. Hey friends, Sleepy here. And we're taking a look today at Super Mario Run for the phone, which is a game I absolutely love playing.
Let's go!
So this is a fun little mobile game that you can play of the Mario series. It's really fun. The game runs for you. You just have to jump to make Mario move. And they have a Toad Rally, which is really fun, which is a little multiplayer mode where you battle other players for a 1 minute trying to earn the best score, and then it unlocks Toads that you can bring to your village. You also have the Toad Tour, which is actually the actual game you can go through and play the various levels. And then you have the remix where you can go to unlock content for the game. So I'll show you guys like the tour here. And of course, like other games, you have the Mario World. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can unlock the Star World. So I'll show you guys the very first level. And you can also change the kind of characters you want to play as. You can play as Mario, Luigi, you can play as Princess Peach, the Toad, Toadette, and different colored Yoshis. I have green, yellow, blue, purple, and also have Daisy unlocked. So we'll play as the green Yoshi. And then it'll show you what your best is for unlocking the coins in the game. So let's show you guys how it plays. A little hard holding it this way, but we'll do my best here. And you do have retries, so if you do die, you can reload, but if you die too many times, you'll fail and have to start it over again. But the game will auto-run for you. And if you don't attack enemies, he'll just jump over them. But it's just a little fun Mario game I like to play every day. It's a great little time killer. And it does control really well, and you can try to work on beating your scores, and you can unlock more coins and stuff by defeating certain enemy types. But the one that I really like to play every day I play is the Toad Rallies. I'm trying to 100% this game, which is a lot of levels to go through and castles and stuff to beat. But it's one that is a really fun Mario game that I definitely think you guys should check out. You can also add friends and stuff to this game. So if you guys are interested in to play this and you want to add me as a friend, well, let me know. I'll be glad to add you guys as a friend. Hope you guys enjoyed this look at Super Mario Run. Hope you guys like that look at Super Mario Run. I really love the game. It's just something that's really fun. It's one of those quick pick up and play games. I only play for a couple minutes every day, but it's one that I absolutely enjoy. And it's one that is really fun, has multiple modes and stuff to play through, and it's just $10 to buy, and then you own it and it unlocks all the content for it. And I really love playing that Toad Rally. And now the third game I'm going to share with you guys is another one that I've been playing every day since August of 2020, and that's another Mario game for the phone, but it's Super Mario Kart Tour, which is a phone Mario Kart game that I absolutely love. It keeps me interested. They add new racers to it and tracks and stuff. So we're going to take a look at Super Mario Kart Tour. Alright guys, we're taking a look here at Mario Kart Tour. This is a really fun Mario Kart game for the phone. Now, I've been playing this game every day since August of 2020, and it's a really fun game because you have all kinds of different Mario Kart tracks. They have retro tracks, but they also have new tracks they created just for this game, and they also edit the tracks too that you play through and add different ways to drive through them. And you have a huge variety of characters to pick from, which I'll show you guys my collection of drivers, which you can work on unlocking, and then you also can level them up. And the other ones that's highlighted are the ones I've unlocked, and all the gray ones are ones I still need to unlock. And you can see there's just hundreds of them, and they keep adding new ones every month, which is cool. It's something I would love to see in the main Mario Kart series. You also have different karts you can unlock with different ratings and ones to unlock and different tiers and stuff, and level them up as well. You can unlock different gliders, which is cool. It's like definitely something they really need to implement in to the main Mario Kart series, is just having a ton of content for it. You also can have friends, like I currently have one friend on here, and you can add other friends and stuff and actually play in multiplayer battles. But you have different cups and stuff which you can then go through, and you have your different difficulty settings. And the game does push the gas for you, you just have to steer them. So I'll show you guys a quick little race here. And this is on Vanilla, so one of the levels from the Super Nintendo Mario Kart. So all you have to do is control it with your finger. I do apologize that my video is kind of making it blurry, but just wanted to show you guys what the game looks like. You also can make them drift, and then control them around obstacles, and you can find items and stuff, and gliding. Just really fun, your typical Mario, and just hit the screen to launch items and use them. And then you can also get this frenzy mode where you get powered up with the star power, and you earn tons of coins and stuff, and also makes you invincible from anybody else for a little while. And so this game is all about like getting your score up by doing combos and getting first place. So that's what this game is all about. And unlocking coins and stuff. It's all about a score-based game because it is, you know, a mobile game. But it's really fun. You do not have to pay to play this game. You can play it for free every day. But if you're like me and you pay for the Gold Pass, you do get some extra content and easier to level up characters and stuff. And this is the only game I make an exception for a mobile game that I spend money on, is this one. And I'm about to get first place. So there are quick little short races, you can see. They're not something that's super long, and they're just really fun. It's something you can pick up and play once in a while. You know, I play it every day when I'm on the bus to go to work or the way home, or if I'm out with my wife, maybe she's getting her hair cut or something, I can sit in the car and play this game, or in a lobby or something. It's just a quick little time waster. And it's just a really fun game. I've been playing every day since August of 2020, so almost 2 years of every day playing. Really fun game. And then here's something I'm going to unlock for playing the daily race. I unlocked another Wendy card, so now she's leveled up on level 5 to 3 of 14. I can get her to level 6. And the higher the level are, the more chance you have of doing frenzies, and you also can unlock secret powers and stuff. And then you also have challenges that you can do that are summer challenges, daily challenges and stuff. And this unlocks stars, which you can then use to unlock content in the game. And you also have tour gifts, which you can unlock by unlocking those stars. So this is going to unlock 3 things for me. Rubies, which you use to get in-game content, that's in-game currency. Coins is another in-game currency. And then I unlocked another one of this high-end Tanuki sale. Now it made it to level 2, which is cool. And you can see the more stars you'll need to unlock everything. I have 139 more to unlock everything, but I've unlocked a lot from it. And the game starts on Wednesdays, and they go for 2 weeks, and just all kinds of different cups and stuff you can play for all kinds of various tracks. If you guys are a fan of Mario Kart like I am, highly recommend you guys check out Mario Kart Tour for the phones. Very fun. Just know that you do need to have a newer phone. The older ones don't work with this. It's the app's been updated, and they're no longer compatible with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Mario Kart Tour. Hope you guys enjoyed the look at Super Mario Kart Tour for the phone. It's a really fun game. Highly recommend. It's completely free. There is a paid part of it with a gold subscription that's $5 a month to get you extra content stuff. I actually do pay for that. It's the only game, the mobile game, that I'll pay for because it's one that I enjoy playing every day. It's another one of those you can pick up and play for just a few minutes every day. I play it on the bus sometimes, and when I'm killing time waiting in the car, if my wife's getting her hair done or something. You know, it's one of those games I can just pick up and play at any time I want since it's on my phone. And it's a game you guys can play completely free. If you guys want to add me on either of those games, let me know. You can send me a friend request and I can add you in the game, because you can actually play that Mario Kart game multiplayer with people. So really cool. So we'll do our quick little recap. You know, I talked about Arx Fatales for the original Xbox, a fantastic first-person original Xbox game. Love it. Does have a little bit of clunky controls. You know, the graphics aren't the best. It's an old Xbox game, but it's a really fun game. Do just have to warn you that it's kind of expensive to pick up these days, but if you can find it for a good price, I recommend it. And then we talked about Super Mario Run and the Super Mario Kart Tour game for the phone. Both of those are fun mobile games that I highly recommend if you're a fan of Mario, because they're just real quick pick up and play games you can play for a few minutes every day, is which I do. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the 3 games I talked with you guys about today. Let me know what games you guys are playing. And if you have any recommendations on a game you think I should check out, let me know. So you guys do always recommend really fun titles. Want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day. Sleep, and we'll see ya next time.